Welcome back to another lesson. We're discussing the 5 elements of a strong brand story. So, in this lesson, you're getting the how to guide to craft your own brand story that resonates with your audience. So, by the end of this lesson, you're going to have a clear understanding of the essential elements that it takes to build that strong brand story and how to incorporate this in your own brand narrative. Okay. So, the first part, we're discussing the importance of a strong brand story. All right. The brand story really tells the narrative to your audience of who you are, what you stand for, and why you do what you do. So, it's a foundation upon which your overall branding efforts are built. Your strong brand story is going to help you differentiate yourself from your competitors. And of course, it's going to resonate with your audience so you can build a loyal following and a deeper connection with your customers. So, the first element when it comes to building a strong brand story is authenticity. Your brand should be genuine and it should reflect your core values and your core beliefs. That's the very first element, okay? So, if you're writing notes, you're writing down authenticity. Keep that in mind when building your brand story. So the second element is emotion. Emotion is what we're evoking in our audience. So whether it's joy, excitement, or empathy, we want to stir up some type of emotion that triggers that heart centered feeling where our audience is going to remember us and they will only feel this feeling when they are interacting with our brand. The third element is relevance. Your brand story should be relevant to your audience. It should speak to their needs and their desires, as well as their pain points and the problem that it is that you're solving. The fourth element is differentiation. Your brand story should set you apart from your competitors by highlighting what makes you unique. The fifth and final element is consistency. Your brand story should be consistent across all of your marketing channels and touch points. All right. Keep these elements in mind when you're crafting your brand story. So now that we understand those essential elements, we've gotten those out of the way. It's time to really get that story crafted. All right. So, we're starting by defining our brand's of core values, beliefs, and how you want to communicate these through your story. So, you're going to identify the emotions that you really want to evoke in your audience. You're going to craft a narrative that speaks to their needs and desires, and make sure that you guys highlight what sets you apart from your competitors. All right. So, you can really do this by listing out how can you add value to your audience's lives. Okay. And of course, when you do all of this and you craft it out, make sure that your brand story is consistent on all of the marketing channels that you choose to market on. All right. So just to recap what we stated, we went over the 5 elements of crafting your unique and strong brand story. And remember, this is the component of building a successful brand. All right. Those 5 essential elements really is what keeps you in the game. All right. So remember to have a strong brand story by using your narrative. Create it to be compelling and authentic, and make sure that it's relevant to your audience, and also make sure that you're invoking emotion. So, thank you for listening to this quick lesson. I hope that this helps you in crafting your own unique brand story. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get in contact with me, and I will see you in the next lesson. Stay polished in for the win.